Was Jude Bellingham right then when he said this about Mason Greenwood live in a football match? This guy, even before the case with Harriet Robson, his girlfriend, has always been a bit weird.
Why? Give me one reason why I should trust you.
Mason Greenwood is getting dragged again over his girlfriend and making the headlines for the wrong reason. They're saying during this football presentation, he kicks her leg to the public to make her face the other way. He's an abusive and should never be allowed to play again. People are saying in this clip you can see the fear in her eye. They're saying that the abuse has never stopped. This has got over 5 million views on X and been trending. This is not a good look. Mason Greenwood comes across as controlling here. I think the reason nobody wants him is what we heard on that tape was his normal behaviour. Sometimes immense talent is best owned on the wrong person with low moral.
Yeah, they're excited. My girlfriend can't wait to come out, experience the culture, and obviously got 2 little girls with me, so it's going to be a really good experience, and hopefully we can all enjoy it together.
So Mason Greenwood officially joined Fenerbahce on a 4-year deal. The Turkish club have signed him till June 2030 and finalised a €39 million transfer fee to secure the 24-year-old English forward. And he's set to make an estimated €10 million per year. So this is a massive €40 million deal that's going to make him a multi-millionaire. Of course, the Turkish fans are excited for their football club. They don't know anything about his past and they've welcomed him with open arms, cheering him on as he arrived in Turkey to play for their club. Obviously, the World Cup has just gone, but it was made very clear a while back that he's not even available for selection. He's not in any sort of team now. And there was talks about him possibly playing for Jamaica and representing them. Because of the allegations, they do not want him associated.
So you said it's not a fresh start. You're building on the past. But at least this game against Ireland is a new chapter for the selection, as long as you also call new players. But there's one player who's shining at the moment who's not in the squad. This player is Mason Greenwood. Are you watching his game in Marseille? He's still considered as a player you can hold?
Yeah, Mason wasn't a player that we can consider, to be honest now. I'm aware of how he's doing, but he wasn't on.
England's best player right now has been Jude Bellingham, and this is a guy that actually called Mason Greenwood the R word during a game, and they had a back and forth.
I think defence and the Croatian star was very frustrated about.
This actually become an investigation in La Liga with lip-syncing experts analysing what Jude said he did make an offensive slur, but Mason Greenwood didn't take that situation further. Jude Bellingham probably not wanting to raise more awareness on the issue of what happened back in England. People had said it weren't a shocking insult that Jude had said to Mason. Jude was just stating facts when this hit the news.
Getafe report Jude Bellingham after fans claim they spotted the Real Madrid superstar muttering a shocking insult to Mason Greenwood. Thursday's clash pitted the 2 English players against one another, and after completing a crunching tackle on the 22-year-old, the camera focused on Bellingham, who some fans believed muttered the word rapist in the direction of the Getafe forward. Greenwood departed Manchester United on loan last summer after reaching a mutual agreement with the club that it was best for him to re-establish his career elsewhere after he was arrested on suspicion of a number of charges, including attempted rape, in January 2022. The Crown Prosecution Service subsequently dropped the charges in February 2023.
It's not because of skill this guy's actually been doing very good numbers in the French league. It's because of what happened with his girlfriend in the past. This guy cannot play for England or his club. Man United fans do not want him back either. A majority of them that actually know the extent of the case.
Until now, I have not spoken to him or his camp. My understanding was that he tries to play for Jamaica, so he didn't give it another thought. He was not in the mix at the moment, and he is not in our thoughts for our team. Greenwood has had a pretty impressive start to life at Marseille after his 27 million move from Man United. He scored 23 goals in 39 games. He was the joint top scorer in Ligue 1 last season. But let's be honest, we have to separate the person from the player, and England have more than enough attacking talent to keep him out of the squad. I don't want to see him representing the country, just like I didn't want to see him representing Man United for, again, obvious reasons.
If I were a Manchester United fan and Mason Greenwood went back into the team, that would be it for me. I would be tearing up my season ticket and sticking my scarf in the bin. How can you possibly hold a different opinion?
So these clubs abroad like Turkey, France, Spain, him moving around is pretty much where he's going to spend his career. I cannot see him at any point come back to the UK, no matter how much this gets forgotten about. To emphasize how bad this case is, you have to hear that voice note, which I'll put over on my Instagram. If I post it here, it gets removed. That's how serious this situation was. It was literally her saying stop and him carrying on with a voice record. In late January 2022, she had posted disturbing photos and a short video on her Instagram stories and feed showing facial injuries, bruises and cuts, and claimed they were caused by Mason Greenwood. She also made serious accusations of abuse, including rape threats in alleged audio and messages. These posts went viral quickly, leading to Greenwood's arrest and suspicion of rape and assault. She later took the post down, reportedly after her phone was allegedly hacked, according to her family, but screenshots spread widely. The criminal charges were eventually dropped in 2023 when the couple reconciled and got back together and had children and moved on together. Two things I found wild is one, football fans are saying, are you happy now to the girl about getting abused at the time, who obviously ended up getting back with him. So they was giving her backlash just because they loved their football team so much. Another thing was the parent statement around this. The daughter spoke out about being abused and they just said that they love to see these two together and hope they sort it out. They didn't care at all. It all seemed like it was just one big situation around them staying together, probably for the money. After his daughter posted her mouth bleeding and bruises, her father says the first thing we know about this was 6 a.m. in the morning. It's dreadful. I'm just coming to terms with it. As a father, you don't know things like this is happening to your daughter. The police have been round and she made a statement to them. She told us that her phone had been hacked and we told her to take it down, which she has done. But now it's too late. She's devastated because she didn't want it to get released. And we've known him since the under-21s. He's been a part of our family 2 or 3 years. The relationship has not been good in the last few months. She's completely devastated by it all. They're very much in love together and the police are dealing with it now. And there was more on this where he's basically saying that they will sort things out. A normal father would be completely mortified, angry, and literally want to take the life of the person that's done that to their daughter, and they seem very relaxed. Obviously, Mason Greenwood was on hundreds of thousands of pounds a week, but your morals should always come first in a situation like this, not your daughter being supported financially.
Right now we have some breaking news to bring you about the footballer Mason Greenwood, the Manchester United footballer, and this is coming to us from Greater Manchester Police. They are saying that all charges, including attempted rape and assault against Mason Greenwood, have been discontinued by the Crown Prosecution Service. Just a statement from Greater Manchester's Police's Head of Public Protection, Chief Superintendent Michaela Kerr. Given the significant media coverage of this case, it's only fair we share the news that the 21-year-old man who had been arrested and charged in connection with an investigation opened in January of last year no longer faces criminal proceedings.
The only reason that this man is not sitting in prison in the UK to this day is that his girlfriend changed her mind and the UK prosecution was thinking it's not feasible that we're going to go ahead with this and put him behind bars, when the only cooperating witness in this case has retracted her statement and took everything back.
In the eyes of the law, he's an innocent free man. So what's the big hoo-ha?
I don't know if the cancel culture actually helps anything. Someone's done something fucked up. Let's cancel them, make them an outcast. You think you're helping her? Yeah. She's in the yard having this baby. If you think not rehabilitating this guy and getting his mind right is helping her, you should be thinking like, bro, what have they done to like help his mental? What have they done to talk him through the way he's behaving? And work out why he was moving like that in the first place. Has man done some kind of counselling, anger management? Whether he plays football again or not, are you rehabilitating my man? So he's no longer a threat.
It's nothing personal to the player or Mason, because of how much them photos and them clips triggered everyone that his girlfriend shared about him. Anything they see like this, they're going to continue to post. They now have 2 kids together, they've moved on with their life. Because they're in the public eye, people are going to bring this situation back up constantly when they see stuff like this. There's even fans of that Turkish club now discussing his situation and dragging up his past as well. There's a TikToker influencer that done in opinion of a girl about him signing. There's always to be varied opinions on him.
Jared Bowen should have been there. Gunwood. Man, like, oh, but we can't take Greenwood because what happened? What, because you PC fucking woke bunch of bastards, yeah? Don't want the best fucking forward we have other than Harry Kane. Cool. Oh, but. Yeah, he's still with the bird. He married her and has got 2 kids, mate. Nobody cares. Gunwood is sitting somewhere on a beach. Well, probably not on the beach right now. It depends whereabouts in the world he is, to be fair. With his bird, with the kids, pissing himself laughing, going, thank fuck I ain't part of this woke nonsense.
Regardless of how certain people feel about it, one thing I don't see is him ever playing for England or in England again. Like I said, this guy will spend the rest of his career abroad. He might earn a move back to a bigger Spain club at some point.
Mason Greenwood back to the Prem, man.
Yeah, see, that topic's...
Bring Mason Greenwood back to the Prem, bro. That's a bit.
You know what? No one can grill about Mason Greenwood playing because he's still playing. He's still playing. So no matter how controversial it is, he's still playing, bro. He's across the pond, bro. And he's a baller. He's actually a baller. So if I'm watching him play football, I enjoy watching Mason Greenwood play, bro. I can't lie. I've been watching. You can't hate. At the end of the day, he's still with Shorty. He's doing his thing. He's still playing for Marseille. Is what it is, bro. Kurt Zumo's kicking cats. Still defending, though. Yeah.
Still defending is crazy. Still defending, bro.